Hi everybody, we are outside the Johnson Brunetti headquarters here in Wethersfield, and I'm joined by Joel Johnson, who is a certified financial planner and managing partner. Thank you so much for being with us, Joel.
It's great to be back.
So we're going to talk about retirement and make sure people are on track, and you want us to think of it like 4 retirement vehicles. And there's different types of savings and retirement we need to understand. So number 1, you want everyone to understand IRAs.
That's correct. So IRA or 401k, but let's just talk about IRAs for a minute. If you're working and you don't have a retirement plan available through your work, you can contribute to an IRA, and you can contribute tax deferred, which means I'm not going to pay tax on the money today. I'm actually going to get a tax break for putting the money into the IRA, but then when I take the money out, it gets taxed. Now some people say, well, wait a minute, I don't want to pay taxes when I take the money out, but you get leverage because that money grows tax deferred. You don't have to pay any tax on the growth, and you get a tax break for putting the money in today. So it can be a real home run for a lot of people.
And there's also the Roth IRA.
Right, in the Roth IRA, I pay the taxes today, but then I don't have to pay any taxes in the future.
Right.
So the younger someone is, they ought to be doing a Roth, or if we think that our tax bracket is going to be higher in retirement than it is while we're working, absolutely you should be doing a Roth.
Okay, number 2, another vehicle, annuities, and you have fixed versus variable.
Yeah, so there's all kinds of different annuities. If you're collecting a pension from a company, that is an annuity.
Okay.
So a lot of people say, oh, annuities are bad, but I don't know of anybody that doesn't want their pension check every month. So it really depends on the type of annuity. Variable annuities, you are exposed to risk in the stock market, and the fees can be very high. A fixed annuity is similar to a CD. I just get a guaranteed interest rate for a certain period of time, and when that period of time is over, I can take my money out. So it's important that people understand that there's different types of annuities, some good, some bad. Depends on your situation whether you should look at annuities or not. Not everybody should own an annuity.
Okay, something to talk to an advisor about. Number 3 would be life insurance.
Yeah, so life insurance, you know, when Wendy and I were younger and we started having kids, we bought as much term insurance as we could. Term insurance, you get a lot of bang for your buck. As people get older, those needs change. You might have your mortgage paid off, the kids might be out of the house, and so it takes a conversation with a good financial advisor, a fiduciary, to decide whether you should keep life insurance if you have it already, whether you should buy new life insurance for different reasons like estate planning.
Okay. And number 4, Social Security, when to collect.
Yeah, and this is probably the biggest area where people make mistakes. It's real important you have an analysis done on when to collect Social Security. The more money you have, the more you might actually want to collect it early. It's counterintuitive. The less money one has, they should wait absolutely as long as possible. Those are general statements, so again, it depends on someone's individual situation.
Okay. But again, these are things you want to get questions answered to, and you actually have a way to help do us. It's Work Smarter, Not Harder. It's a guide. It's free. You can get this by going to bettermoneytv.com, and this will be sent to you for free.
Yeah, and whether you're already retired or you're still working, you'll get a lot from the guide.
All right. Thank you so much, Joel.
Thanks, Kara.
That's Better Money.